is one. Speaking our truth till the work is done. The work is done. Hearts full of hope will never fall. Never fall. Writing our future, we share it all. Lifting each other, shining so bright. Speaking our truth till the work is done. Hearts full of hope will never fall. Writing our future, we share it all. We share it all. Her story of strength, we stand as one. We stand as one. I'm live. Till the work is done. Till the work is done. Hearts full of hope. Full of hope. Will never fall. God is fall. Writing our future. We share it all. Share it all. We tell our stories. Tell our stories. We share our light. Share our light. Lifting each other. Shining so bright. Her voice, her strength. Her endless grace. Together we rise. We find our place. Her story, her strength, we stand as one. Speaking our truth till the work is done. Hearts full of hope will never fall. Writing our future, we share it all. We tell our stories, we share our light, lifting each other, shining so bright. Her voice, her strength, her endless grace. Together we rise, we find our place. Her story, her strength, we stand as one. Speaking our truth to James Obots, good morning, you're welcome. I'm doing fine, how about you? Writing our future, we share it all. Thank you for joining my live. You can support me by sharing this live so as many people who need to hear about this topic can hear about it. Yes, we are discussing about a very exciting topic, financial struggle, pretending to be okay while you are drowning about the interesting topic that everyone wants to hear. Deceiving yourself, a lot of people are drowning in debts and they are pretending. Okay, it's 10. Let's get started. This live is supposed to happen by 9 a.m. this morning, but we have some connection issues. So we are okay. We are good to go now. So good morning, wherever you are watching me from. If you are watching me from Nigeria, good morning. Other parts of the world, good day to you. This is Nigeria, Delta State, Asaba. You are most welcome. And a beautiful morning to everyone. My name is Deborah Olukayode. I want to thank you for joining me this morning. We are about to talk about a very raw, real, and necessary conversation. If you look at the tag, you see the topic already. We are talking about financial struggles. Financial struggles, pretending to be okay while you are drowning in debt. We need to tell ourselves the truth. If people are deceiving us, we can't afford to deceive ourselves. You have financial struggles, but you are pretending as if everything is okay. You use nice powder, you wear nice clothes, and pretending deceiving yourself. This is totally not good. So let's be honest, this one hit close to homes of many of us. This topic, there's no one that can escape it except for some set of people that may not necessarily be going through it. But I want to tell you, majority of people, let's say 80% or thereabouts, are actually expressing financial struggles, and we pretend a lot, especially in this part of the world where there's lots and lots of pretense. So let's talk about it today. Let's talk about it. We smile in the public. We wear a smiling face. We put on nice clothes. We take nice selfie. We go to church. We show up at weddings looking polished, but deep down, deep down, we are fighting and battling no one can see. We are battling with financial struggles that no one can see. By the time you put on nice clothes, you show up in an event, you show up in a program, nobody knows what you are actually going through. Debt has become a very it has now started becoming a very secret thing that people don't want to talk about. Most people don't want to talk about it, and they know that they are actually struggling within. So this is a silent topic that resonates with people. Some people find it as something very shameful. How can I tell someone that I'm in debt? How can I tell my friends that I'm owing debt? And deep down, they are drowning. So this is a title that I felt on this channel we talk about titles that our day in day out title, these difficulties that we encounter and nobody is talking about it on this channel. We expose them, we talk about it, and we look for solutions how to solve such problems. Okay, death has become a secret companion to many, silent, heavy, and shameful. But this is a safe place. I want to encourage you that this is a safe place. There is no shame here. We don't judge here. We don't hate here. We are just honest. We are a companion for you to get healed. So I will encourage you to relax, breathe, and let's talk. So the hidden crisis. What is this hidden crisis? Looking fine, hidden crisis. You are looking fine, but you are drowning. You are drowning. Somebody who is drowning need an immediate help, need an immediate support. You are drowning. So let's start with this reality. There's a huge population of people silently struggling financially, and even while looking very okay. You know that this topic really resonates with you. We deceive ourselves a lot in this part of the country. We are drowning we are drowning financially. We know we are not okay, but we put on nice clothes, put on nice shoes, you look okay. And no, you really know that you are drowning, but we keep it to ourselves. We don't want people to even know that you hope debt. Some people are literally borrowing money to survive. For you to know how it has gone. People are borrowing to survive, borrowing money to survive. How our economy has gone to survive. That is the height of it all. Survival means you are not even talking about what you are going to eat, how you are going to get a place to just put your head and sleep. If this title resonates with you, please kindly drop in the comment section. That's right. Just write that's right in the comment section. I want to know if you are really following. So we literally borrow every day to survive, virtually every month, to buy food, to pay rent, to send children to school, and to settle medical bills. These are the struggles that we face on a daily basis. But because of the societal pressure, we feel there's no need to talk about it. We feel we need to still look and be doing okay. Because of the society that surround us, what we normally do is that we buy clothes on credit. You don't want people to know that financially you have not yet balanced. So what you normally do is that you go to buy clothes on credit, you take flexi picture and snap and post on your Instagram or your Facebook post. Then you go out to an outing that you can't afford. We keep deceiving ourselves and we keep repeating this pattern, and we'll be hoping that someday things will change, hoping one day we catch up, hoping one day it will get better, hoping one day, but we never get to that solution. So let me ask. I have this question I want to ask now. Have you ever lied about how much you earn just to fit in? Have you ever lied about how much you earn just to fit in? You don't want your friends to know, oh, I'm just earning 40,000 from my job. Maybe because your friend says he's earning 400,000 from their job. So you don't want people to know that you are just earning 40,000. So you want to compete with people who are owing who are being paid 400,000 or 100,000 or 150,000 in a month, and thereabout you are being, maybe you earn maybe 20,000 or lesser in a month. Have you ever lied? Be sincere. John has never lied. You're a sincere person. I like you. John, I have never lied. You're a very sincere person about my earning. Okay, that's good. It's good to always be sincere. That's the first question. Question number two: have you ever cried after spending money you don't have? Hmm. Have you ever cried after spending money you don't have? The money you know it's not yours. Maybe someone is keeping the money with you. Have you ever cried after spending such money? There's no answer for this one. Okay. Have you ever pretend you were okay while borrowing money from different apps? This one, most people borrow money from apps. So, okay, good. A very honest person, Mr. John. Okay. Now, don't pretend though. Have you ever um have you ever pretended you were okay? Meanwhile, you were busy borrowing from different apps. There are some people that borrow from almost 5 apps, 6 apps, and they'll keep using this one, pay this one, collect more. We have different apps where people can borrow money from these days. I have borrowed money before from apps. Okay, all right. This is not just happening to a few people, it's happening to many. I know what I'm saying. A lot of people are actually have gone through this process because they cannot meet up with the responsibility they are supposed to meet up with. This is not happening to just a few, it's happening to a lot of people. And it's not because they are lazy. No, 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 no. We are not talking about laziness or in not being responsible. We have a lot of responsible people that are in debt. We have a lot of hard working. When I mean hard working, people that are not lazy, people who know what they are doing, but they are still drowning in debt. And it's not because of their laziness, not at all. And it's not because they are not responsible. It's because life is hard. It's because life is hard. And most of us, we weren't taught how to manage our finance. We were not taught. We were not taught how to manage our finance. So we just think we use our money to do whatever we like. We are still going to dive deeper so that we can understand this topic very well. Why are people drowning in debt? Let's talk about this. Why are people drowning in debt? Number one, a lot of people are drowning in debt financially because the unexpected life events happen. Unexpected life events. This one, when someone lost their job, you don't get notice before you lost a job. You are working in an organization, they just give you a sack letter. Sudden illness. Sickness will not tell you before knocking at the door. When sickness comes, death in the family, maybe the breadwinner of the family suddenly died, and maybe there's some emergency bills we did not plan for. So many people fall into debt because of why why some people fall into debt because of luxury, but because life hits them harder. So those are the things, one of the things that people that make people to fall into debt. Some, this one is for everybody. Most people fall into debt because of pressure, social pleasure, and image management. Social pleasure, the pressure to look successful. You want to look successful. You want to look like Dangote when you are old, when you are earning 10,000 or thereabouts. Okay, the pressure of looking successful. You want to look like a successful people. I'm well to do. I'm doing fine. I'm okay. I'm living comfortable. My life is sweet. Who are you deceiving? The pressure of looking successful, trying to meet up with friends and family expectations. There's a lot of expectation that has been placed on some individuals, and they are trying to meet up. Because of that, you end up going into debt. Buying things for status sake. You want people to feel that you have arrived. So you want to buy the latest bag, you want to use the latest wristwatch, you know. The fear of not being broke. You don't want to be broke. So you enter into unnecessary expenses. Number three, family obligation. Reasons why people enter into debt. We have family obligation. Family obligation, which were some persons, maybe they are first child of the family, maybe first born, they lots of responsibility on them. If they are not married, it's even better for them. But if they are married, they have their immediate family to take care of. They have their siblings there. They have their parents also. So you are the successful one. If you are the successful one, there's responsibility there for you to take care. Everyone depending on you financially. There's some people who are actually depending on you financially, which I stated earlier. So you carry the burdens that your income can never handle. You carry responsibility, financial responsibility that you yourself you know that your finance cannot handle. You end up struggling, and this affects you a lot. Number four, we have lack of financial literacy. You don't even understand how money works. If you don't have your knowledge of how money works, you need to understand it first. If you don't understand how money works, you will just be seeing money, but you'll not be able to make something good out of it. And most times, you end up getting into debt. Lack of financial literacy, no proper budgeting. You don't budget anything, you buy anything. No saving culture, spending emotionally, you just feel like drinking ice cream, falling into quick loan. There are a lot of loans apps available. While you are just doing your thing, they will pop up on your phone, come and borrow money, come and borrow money. Even money you don't need, you end up borrowing, and you see yourself in debt. So many of us, we were never taught how money works, so we are fighting it through with painful mistakes. We end up going into debts because we don't have this financial knowledge of how money works. Emotional and mental cost. What does it cost you after you have drawn yourself into debt? These are things that you need to look at. I want to pause here and talk about something many people don't link to money. There are some things that happen that the root cost of it is money. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. Somebody that is looking sick now, just give that person some money. You see their morale will be up. That means their problem was actually money. The problem they had was money problem. There's a very funny joke that people do make online. I've forgotten this joke. I say they need the money citamol, not paracetamol. Just give me money citamol. I'll be fine. So some people are going through some problems, and what they're actually going through is not is an emotional kind of a thing, and is a money is an emotional kind of thing that is only money that can solve such problem for them. So let's talk about the emotional and the mental cost of money. What does it do to you when you are drowned into debt? You have this mental and emotional health. Debt is not just a financial problem, it's an emotional prison. Look at the weight of that. When you are in debt, you don't just have financial problem as it were. I say, oh, I have financial problem. What you actually have is emotional prison. Look at how you look when The person that borrow you money appears. How do you feel? Some people their heart cuts. Or when your house rent is due and your landlord come knocking at your door, how do you feel? Are you stable? You'll be so disturbed. You'll be so disturbed. So what's a financial struggle debt actually does to you is that it affects your emotions even more than the physical one. It's not just about just talking about financial problem. I have financial problem. Oh. Don't just tell people you have financial problem. It doesn't end there. It's a emotional prison. It caged you in a prison. There's a place that said a borrower. Is it a borrower? Is always a slave to the lender. Anytime you see someone who borrows you money, you know how you feel. It will cause you sleepless nights. You can't sleep well anymore. It affects your emotions. You won't sleep well. You start having sleepless nights. Maybe you remember, tomorrow my landlord is coming. Tomorrow my school fees, my children, they will send them home from school. What will come to your mind? You cannot sleep well anymore. And probably maybe they will be starting the exam soon also. You start having concern. It affects you emotionally. It affects you emotionally. It causes you a lot of problem. It gives you sleepless nights. It leads you to anxiety and depression. It leads to anxiety and depression. It leads to anxiety and depression. It destroys marriages and friendship. What debt does is deep. It destroys marriages between couples. You see a lot of people fighting because of money issue. Between friends, a friend who trusted you borrowed you money, but when it's time for you to pay, you are unable to pay. It's not as if you don't want to pay, but the money is not available. So it causes a lot of problem. You lose your friend because of that. Some has lose their relationship because of that. It destroy marriages. Even married people destroy marriages. It makes you feel like a failure. You see the emotional part of um being in debt. It makes you feel like a failure, and because you are pretending, you can't even talk to anyone. Because you are pretending, you can't even tell anyone. So list all these things we have listed above. That's how being drawn in debt, what it causes you. It causes your friend, it causes you your marriage, it affects you emotionally, it makes you feel like a failure, and because you are even pretending, you are not even open. It's even make it even worse. You are alone in the battle. You are alone in the battle, especially when you are not speaking up, that you need help. You are smiling while breaking. Deep inside you, you know you are breaking. Deep inside, you know you are breaking, but you refuse to let anyone know about it. You are still looking big. You are still feeling proud. But I want you to know that you are not alone in this. Oh. In this death matter, you are not alone. Some people will even make joke of it and say even federal government is owing. Some people say even federal government is owing. I hope I'm making some sense. Even federal government is owing. So let me just tell you, you are not alone in this. You are not alone in this. So many people are right where you are. So there's nothing to be ashamed of. Be open. Stop pretending. You are not the only one in debt. You are not the only one in debt. What you should be looking for is the solution, how to come out of your own. Not talking about it is when you are making it even get worse. So many people are there right with you. A lot of people. You are not a failure. The fact that you are holding debt does not make you a failure. You are not. You are just a fighter and you overcome. So far, you are willing to open up. So far you are willing to learn from your mistakes. So far you are willing to take a new step, to take a new turn. You are not alone in this. So don't be ashamed if you are in debt. Don't be ashamed. Don't try to cover it and be looking what you know you are in debt, but you are trying to pretend. How can you get help when you are trying to cover up what's supposed to be told out? Forget about what people will say. Forget about what people will say has lead a lot of people to untimely death. You know you are already in debt. It has happened already. So what's the point covering it up? It's affecting your emotion, it's affecting your relationship, it's affecting a lot of things. You're having sleepless nights. So many people are right there with you. We are not the only one. As I've told you earlier, even federal government says going. So the fact that you are owing does not make you a failure. You are just a fighter. And there's an end to every fight. And you will be the one to win. So far, you are ready to open up. So far, you are ready to seek for help. So far, you are going to do the things I'm going to list below, because I have to come live and say this because I have a lot of people who have come to me, especially on this particular topic, and they are dying in silence. Who has silence ever helped? On this particular matter, who has silence ever helped? How do you begin to heal? Let me tell you what to do so that you can get healed. Practical ways that you can quickly get healed, because it has happened. It has happened. Lots of people are already in debt. They are in debt. The debt has been made. How do you get out of debt? How do you get out of debt? That is what I want to talk about now. How do you get out of debt? So these are a practical and emotional recovery step for you. Number one, accept where you are. Accept where you are. If you are right there with me, you can type in the comment section, accept where you are. Accept where you are. Write it in the comment section now, that accept where you are. Write it in the comment section, accept where you are. Yes, accept where you are. Mom and kid, thank you so much. Accept where you are. That is the number one recovery system for you. The number one practical emotional recovery system for you to accept where you are. Stop the pretense. Accept where you are. I'm waiting for you to write in the comment section, accept where you are. Yes, write it in the comment section. I want to see it in the comment section. Accept where you are. Accept where you are. Write it in the comment section. I want to be sure that you are following. Accept where you are. Write it in the comment section. You back it is. Thank you so much. Accept where you are. That's right. Accept where you are. That is your number one startup key to recover from debt. Accept where you are. Accept where you are. Thank you. Stop pretending. Be honest to yourself. You have to be honest to yourself. I've said it earlier that even if people are deceiving you, the highest level of deceive is when you are deceiving yourself. When people deceive you, you don't have power over that, because it's their opinion, is in their power. But when you are deceiving yourself, that is the highest level of deceive, to deceive oneself. So it's better to be open to yourself. You know your level. Accept where you are. Accept your level. Accept where you are. I cannot oversay this. I will keep saying it. Accept where you are. Let's stop pretending. We pretend too much in this part of the world. We pretend a lot. Be honest with yourself first. I'm saying this, I'm trying to portray this area very well, because I know a lot of us we deceive ourselves so much. Accept where you are. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Accept where you are. Be honest to yourself first. Write down your debts. Everyone you are owing, get yourself a pen and a biro, write it down. Are you owing more than one person? Did you borrow money from any app? Get yourself a pen, make a list of them, write them out. Accept where you are. And this is how you can accept where you are. Thank you. Accept where you are. Thank you so much. So lifting music. Thank you for joining my life. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. How you can heal from. We are talking about, we're already in part 4 of this live, and we're talking about how do we begin to heal from debts. We said number one, accept where you are. And before under accept where you are, we have stop pretending. Be honest to yourself. Be honest to yourself. Then you get yourself a biro and a writing notes or a jotter. Write down everyone you are owing. If you are owing anybody, write it down. And write out your stream of income. If you are earning from one place, write it down. This is where I'm earning from, and this is what I'm earning. If you are earning 20,000 in a month, write it down. If you are earning 40,000 in a month, write it down. If you are earning 120 in a month, write it down. If you have more than one stream of income, maybe you are earning and maybe some other persons more, you are so sure. I'm not talking about gifts that people give you or some persons dash you money, where you are very sure of that at the end of my working days, I'm going to get paid. Like this part of the world we are being paid on a monthly basis. And if you're outside Nigeria or you're in the UK or US, maybe you get your pay per hour. But this place we get paid per month. Write it down. If you are earning from 2 3 places, write it down. I've said the first thing to do is to accept where you are. And how can you accept where you are? By stop pretending, be honest to yourself. And number two, I said write every debt you are owing down, every income stream, write it down. You can fix what you are hiding. You cannot fix what you are hiding. You are trying to hide it from people. You don't want people to know you are in debt. How can you be free from it? You cannot fix it when it's hidden. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I've said it earlier that there's nothing to be ashamed of. If you are ashamed of your debt, that means you are not ready to be healed. If you are owing money, you are not the only person that is owing money. I said it earlier that even federal government is owing. So your discovering of where you are is what will help you to heal up. Accept where you are so that you can be able to heal yourself, because this title we are talking about has affected a lot of people. It has affected their health. They can't sleep well. They're having sleepless nights. Their self-esteem is affected. They are scared when they see the person you know what I'm talking about. You've been there. I know. You've been there. You know what I'm talking about. So this is what I'm saying. So that is where you can get healing. Stop hiding it. If you are owing, let people know you are owing. There's no big deal about it. By saying it, you can even see help. Some persons might render you help. Like, okay, let's come in, let's help. But when you are owing, but you put on your nice clothes and you are bragging and you are buying expensive things on top debt upon debt, you are not helping yourself, and there's no solution. You keep drowning, your health will be affected, and a lot of things psychologically. I told you that this thing is an emotional thing. It affects your health more even than the physical one. Number two, let's move on to number two. We are just in number one, which I said accept where you are. So let's move on to number two. Number two is forgive yourself. Please help me to write it in the comment section. Forgive yourself. Okay. John said he did not agree that you should let people know about your situation. If you already found yourself in this mess, covering it up, has it helped you? Keeping it to yourself, has it helped you? Keeping your debt to yourself, how far has it helped you? Okay. And when we are talking about tell people about it, you don't just walk on the street and start telling people, I'm going, I'm going. There's this circle that we have. You have a circle of friends. Who do you trust among those friends? There's this circle of, or you get yourself a mentor. We are still coming to that, but let's finish up with this one. We are going to number two. Forgive yourself. you debt. Let's go to number two. Forgive yourself. Please write in the comment section. Forgive yourself. I want to know that you are following. Your debt is your responsibility. Yes, and we are talking of how you can come out of this debt. I said number one, that you should accept where you are. Stop pretending. Write your debt down. Know your stream of income. You cannot fix what you are hiding. Then number two, forgive yourself. Let me to write in the comment section, because even those that are coming to watch this later, I want them to be able to um I want them to be able to see what we have been up to. Let me write in the comment section. Let me write in the comment section. Number two, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. It has been done. It has been done. Forgive yourself. Write in the comment section. I want to see it in the comment section. Forgive yourself. I want to see it in the comment section. Forgive yourself. Number two, forgive yourself. I'm waiting in the comment section. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. You're already in debt. It has happened. Oh. You don't need to dwell on it. It has happened. Forgive yourself. Thank you, Yoruba kiddies. Thank you. Thank you. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Okay, let's go on. Let's go of guilt. Stop blaming yourself. The fact that you have made a mistake, blaming yourself is not the solution. Maybe it's because of your poor choices. Maybe because you don't have um, knowledge. You are not knowledgeable about your finance. You don't know how to handle your finance. Maybe happens. Maybe life was just unfair. Either ways, you deserve one chance more. Give yourself a chance. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself so that you can be helped. Number three, make a simple budget. Yes, make a simple budget. Number three, make a simple budget. Make a simple budget. That's number three. And we are going to talk more on this. Track your income. On making a simple budget, you need to track your income. Track your income. Track your income. Track your income. What matters. There are some things that don't matter. There are some things that are not that important. There are some things that we don't really need them at this point, but we end up getting them for ourselves. Track your income and your expenses. Track your income and your expenses. How much is coming for me every month? How much is coming for me every day? How much is coming for me? How much am I spending on a daily basis? If you don't have record of the money that are coming in and you don't have record of the money that are coming out, you are not doing yourself well. So track your income. As small as it is, it has a long time effect on your finance. So know the amount of money that you are earning on a monthly basis or on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. Write them down. Track them. Track them. Track your income. Track your expenses. How much have I spent today? At the end of every day, you must know how much you have spent. Okay, then cut down on things that don't matter. The things that you think they are not that important, try and minimize them. Find the leak. Where is your money disappearing to? You earn a lot, but you're not seeing what you are doing with the money, and you still end up borrowing. So try as much as you can to track your s to track your money, so you can know where your money is actually going to. There's this book I read. What is this title again? um is it the financial woman? Is it financial woman? I can't really remember now, but if I remember before the end of this life, I will drop it. That book talks about a lady, some friends with her friends that spend a lot. She's she's earning a lot, but she still end up borrowing because she did not track her income. She did not track her expenses. The day she realized, when she gets herself a pen and begin to write down her expenses and begin to write down her income, that was when her money are disappearing to. That was when she saw all where all her money is going to. So it is very important for us to track where our money is going on a daily basis. Not doing that is is not a good thing you are doing to yourself. So another thing, number four, let's go to number four. Start paying back slowly. Make plans to start paying back those money you are owing gradually. Start paying back slowly. Start with smallest debt to build confidence. By the time you finish, you start a journey of paying the money you are owing. You see that you start having this freedom. You start having freedom. If possible, you can connect with the lender, the person who borrow you the money, try and negotiate with them, have a plan on how you intend to pay this money back. Have a plan, have a plan, have a plan. No matter if you are owing 100,000 and you want to be paying 5,000 every month, that's a good start for you. That's a good start. That's a good start. Ignoring it is what is not okay. So contact the lenders and do a negotiations with them. So you look for the best option, the best way to clear such debts. Gradually, as you earn, no matter how small it is, there's some part of the money that you can use to pay off the debt. Don't be ashamed to downsize. This is one of the difficult things that people may find it difficult. You may find it difficult to do, but you need to do it because you are already in debt. If you are not yet in debt, we can advise you on how not to get into debt. But this time you are already in debt. For you not to be affected, so that your mental health will not be affected, so that it will not lead to some other things that you will not be able to handle in the future. Don't be ashamed to downsize. What I mean by downsizing is to move if there's need for you to move to a cheaper house. If you are living in a house of 500,000, you can get yourself a cheaper house, maybe of 150,000 or 250,000. Downsize. Don't be ashamed to downsize. You're already in debt, and this is drowning. Debt is very drowning. It's as if somebody gets a stone, a very big mighty stone, and tie a rope on it and drag and put it on your neck, and they now throw you in the sea. How do you intend to survive? You will drown to death. So this is an advice for people who are already in debt. Move to a cheaper house. If you have discovered where your money is disappearing to and see that your house rent you cannot afford for now, you can move to a smaller house. You can cut off some subscriptions. There are some subscriptions that are not necessary. Maybe your Netflix, maybe your Glow, what's it called? What's this thing we watch at home? Is it GoTV also? So if there are some subscriptions that are there that you know for now you really need them, but you cannot afford it for now, so reduce your lifestyle temporarily. You like clothes, you like changing clothes on a monthly basis, you are a fashionable person, you like putting on nice things, but for now that you are in debt, it is advisable that you downsize. Okay, your lifestyle, you need to reduce it so that you can be able to meet up and pay off your outstanding, so you can have peace of mind. When your peace of mind is disturbed, every other thing is disturbed. When your peace of mind is disturbed, it will affect a lot of things, including your health. So try as much as you can to downsize. Don't live large when you know your money is telling you, your income is telling you, live low, live low. Don't start buying ashwabi when you know that you don't even have food at home, but you have plan to go and collect food on credit from A or B, or you have plans. Some students then, when I was in school, I remember when we buy foodstuffs or we bring foodstuff from the house, or we have money to buy foodstuff in our school, then I don't play with food. I don't joke with my food. So I buy all my foodstuffs. I And when it's time for me to cook, I cook. There are some people that they actually have the money, but they use it on fashion. They want to look good in school, So what they do is that they have a spoon and they in their pocket or in their purse, on their handbag, and they will do visiting. They already calculate, they know the cooking time, they know the time for, so they'll just come and they'll just come and start dining with you. They'll come and start eating with you. This life we started. 8 minutes. What's going on here? So they will just come and they will start eating with you. Meanwhile, they have used their own money for fashion. They have used their own money for other things. At some point, you will be frowning at them. But what can you do? What can you do? There are some friends that they stick closer than any other thing. But when it comes to the other area, no, you can't. So it cuts down your expenses. Cut down expenses. It is better to look broke and be truly free later. You can look broke now, but deep inside of you, you know you'll be free later. So speak up. I don't know if John is still live with me. He was talking about speaking up, that you need to find a safe people. Look for safe people in your circle. Find safe people you can talk to, people you trust, people you get accountability people you can hold responsible. That there are some people you can trust. If you did not if you did not you can there are lots of people you can talk to. There are some people that telling them is about exposing yourself, and they will start talking about you everywhere. Get accountability. Look for people you can trust. Speak up. Tell people that can be of help to you. Take you can also talk to a mentor or a pastor or a financial coach. Look for a financial coach. Talk to people who can strengthen you. Talk to people who can be of help to you. Join community that supports growth, not competition. There are some community that they will make you to start entering competition, you start competing. Discard from such community. Everybody is trying to live big, live large. That community is not for you. So you need to discard from such community. So join community that are helping you. On this channel, we help people and we talk about real life issues that matters a lot. So you can join us on our talk on Mondays, Wednesday, and Thursday, where we talk about real life issues. And you can as well reach out to me by commenting in the comment section. I will do well to get back to you. Number 7, strengthen your faith. Ask God for direction. You cannot do it all alone by yourself, and you cannot take God away from this picture. God is still the one that will help you out. You are drowning in debt. Ask God for help. Ask God for direction. Ask God to give you peace of mind. Ask God to give you wisdom. Wisdom to know how to do it. Wisdom to know how to come out of debt. And when some people we've heard about their testimony, how they receive financial favor, how their debts were miraculously cancelled. Talk to God about it. Be what's the English? Be vulnerable before God. Expose yourself. Lord, this is where I am. This is my situation. I've learned my mistake and I'm ready to make a turn. I'm ready to make a change. Tell God about your situation. Tell Him to help you. Tell Him to give you peace. Tell Him to give you wisdom to know how to settle it. And God will hear you. Read scriptures that remind you of your provision and hope. A lot of scriptures that will help you spiritually when you read such scripture. You say, my God will supply all my needs according to his riches in glory by Christ Jesus. You can read this scripture on a daily basis that Lord supply my need for today. My needs, that my know the needs are not wants. Needs are not wants. Needs are things that are very important to you that you can't do without. And God says He will supply those things. That means you don't need to go and enter into debt before you eat. You don't need to enter into debt before you do the primary things that are very important to your life. God says He's going to handle that part for you. So when you have such scripture and you're not telling God about it, you end up seeing yourself in debt. And in case you're already in debt, there's some scripture that help you when you pray and talk to God about where you are. He said he will help you to carry your burdens if you allow him. So if you have not given your life to Jesus, you are not doing well to yourself, because he can only help those who are his, people who are willing, people who are ready. God will not force himself on you. Just like a baby, you have a baby you want to carry, you stretch forth your hand to the baby. The baby is supposed to open the arm for you to carry the baby. But when you are stretching your hand to a baby and the baby is running away from you, you leave the baby. If you force the baby, you see how the baby will react to you. So you must be willing first. Trust that your story is not over. It is not yet over with you. Depend on God and He will see you through. So before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What part of this message hit you the most? What part of this message, what part of this life do you feel resonates with you the more? And if you are currently going through a financial struggles, or you have come to the end of the road, you don't know what to do, be free to speak up. You can also reach out to me, and I'll be here to listen to you. So in the comment section, I want to see more comments on this. And if you have personal thing you want to share, let's talk about it. To finally end this live, to everyone watching this and quietly struggle, I have this for you. You don't have to pretend anymore. Don't pretend anymore. You don't have to go through this alone. You are not less a person because you are broke or in debt. Know this, please. And you are not late in life. You are only on a journey. You are not late. You are only on a journey. So take it one step at a time. Choose honesty and appearance. Choose honesty over appearance. Be honest yourself. Be honest yourself. Okay? Choose healing over hiding. Stop hiding. Choose healing. So I am Deborah Olukayode, and this conversation is only for the beginner. It's a beginner. Um, it's just a beginner of this discussion. It's just an open beginner of this discussion. So I want you to share this video to those people you think they need to watch this video. If you have not subscribed to this channel and you are watching this video, you are not doing well, because the more you watch, like, subscribe, and you are helping me so that YouTube can um, direct these videos to a lot of people that really need it. So please help me to like, subscribe, and for more true love and light title like this next time. Until next time, stay strong, stay real, and stay hopeful. Thank you so much for watching this live. Together we rise, we find our place. Her story, her strength, we stand as one. Speaking our truth till the work is done. Hearts full of hope will never fall. Writing our future, we share it all. We tell our stories, we share our light, lifting each other, shining so bright. Her voice, her strength.